Hello, my name is Sage, and I am presenting on my summer 2024 American Heart Association internship. I started this about 3 months ago, and I am working as a community impact intern, and my internship ends in about a week. So it's been super awesome. Um, so I am a public health major at BYU. I have about one semester left. After I graduate, I plan to either go to nursing school or get my MPA. Not totally sure yet, but I have loved working for the American Heart Association, and working for them has really made me consider getting my MPA because I love the way that public administration can impact nonprofit organizations like the American Heart Association. I've seen a lot of good be done in the American Heart Association through people who have their MPAs and also from a wide variety of backgrounds. So the learning objectives that we were given for our internship are to apply public health theory and knowledge in a real-world setting, demonstrate effective communication, teamwork, and problem-solving skills, evaluate ethical and cultural considerations in public health practice, and reflect on your experiential learning experience to enhance your career readiness. The goal that I set for myself was by August 9th, 2024, I will have completed 12 weekly self-improvement modules as a part of my American Heart Association internship learning resource. So at the AHA, they have this thing called Heart U, where we're able to take courses and trainings, and my goal was to complete 12 of them, which I'm almost done. So as a community impact intern, I've done a variety of things. We organized and set up the Heart of Utah reception, which is beautiful. That's my manager right there, Catherine, along with my other coworker, Mariah. The other interns and I also do a lot of health fairs. I've been to two where we have kids, do random things to get their heart rate up and teach them a little bit about heart health. And then we give away prizes and have flyers. So that's been really, really fun, along with a lot of other things. In terms of applied public health concepts, these are the 11 essential public health areas. And I just kind of wanted to focus on 4 of them. So in assurance, the build and maintain a strong organizational infrastructure for public health. We help build relationships, which also goes along with the strengthens, support, and mobilize communities and partnerships in the policy development side. We do a lot of collaboration with other organizations to kind of build up that infrastructure, make sure that people are getting the policies that they need and the resources that they need, because American Heart Association is a very big organization, and so we have a lot of resources to give, which is really cool. Also in policy development, there's the communicate effectively to inform and educate. We do a lot of education, especially in the community impact area. Like we did at health fairs, we were educating the public on hands-only CPR, as well as other ways that they can keep up their heart health and other things like that. And then enabling equitable access. Part of my internship has been working on Libraries with Heart project. So we've been putting self-measuring blood pressure monitors in libraries for people to check out, which is enabling individuals in the communities to have access to heart rate monitors so that they can keep track of their health. These are some examples of challenges and solutions that I've come across. It hasn't been super challenging, but one thing that has been really difficult for me, first off, I'll start with the remote work. I'd never done a remote job before my whole life, and it was definitely very interesting and a different transition to go from, working in an office all day to doing remote work. But I found that it's actually really fun. This picture of me right here under the remote work words is me watching a training video while making jam from apricots in my backyard. It's been really fun to be able to multitask and get things done around the house while also working remotely. And the second one is it's summer. I also got married this summer, went on a honeymoon, been on vacations, and so traveling while working remotely has been a bit of a challenge. This picture is me getting ready for a call in the car, and my grandma was sitting next to me and she was sleeping. So I had to make it so that the camera couldn't see her while she was sleeping. It was really funny, but I have been able to adapt to that, and it's been really fun to be able to be like, okay, even when I'm on a road trip, I can connect to internet, I can have my meetings, I can work on certain things. So that's been super awesome. When asked about ethical and cultural considerations, this is me and my coworker here at a health fair in South Salt Lake area, where there's a big Hispanic population. Luckily, I speak Spanish, and so when families came that couldn't speak English, I was able to talk to them and help them understand kind of what we were doing. But sometimes it's hard because I wouldn't know if someone spoke English or not at first. And so I'd always start just speaking English. And if it looked like they didn't understand me, then I would start speaking Spanish. But it's been really fun to see how much of a Hispanic population there is here, especially up in Salt Lake, and kind of changing what we're sharing depending on the group that we're talking to, whether they be kids or adults or from a different country or speak a different language. We always make sure to have Spanish pamphlets and things when we are presenting. So that's always super nice. In terms of achievements and impact with my internship, like I mentioned before, I've prepared for it and worked at 2 local health fairs educating about hands-only CPR and heart health. It's been super fun. I love just kind of getting in with the community and figuring things out. I have also created impact reports for 2 AHA partnerships promoting the use of SMBP monitors. So my manager had me just create them on Canva in order to give them some deliverable for the money that they donated that we used to promote the use of SMBP monitors. I also have connected and collaborated with interns all around the country virtually to create engagement initiative for high school heart clubs. I'm still in the process of that. We're doing our final presentation next week. I've also networked with over 20 AHA employees to learn about their jobs and career paths. We call them coffee chats. So we just talk for like 15, 20 minutes just about their career paths and just networking, which is really cool. I've also initiated contact with over 20 local nonprofit organizations to learn about their initiatives. We have an opportunity for funding right now, so we're trying to figure out, what the best fit is. In terms of personal and professional growth, I learned a lot at the American Heart Association that transferred to my trip to Fiji a couple weeks ago, where we were able to work at a free health clinic. As you can see in the second picture, the health clinic called the Mission at Natuvu Creek had their mission, vision, and values, which are very much central of public health. And so it's been really cool to see how all these things I've learned at the AHA translate to places in other countries, such as, free health clinic in Fiji. We were able to do dental work and help with eye surgeries. And it was just really cool to understand kind of the health infrastructure in Fiji. And it really pushed me out of my comfort zone. So that was really, really cool. And I came back and was able to share a lot with my coworkers about what I had learned. So in terms of lessons learned and future goals, I'll start with this first picture here. So these are all my coworkers at the Utah office for the American Heart Association. I have learned how much goes into planning for these events and putting them on, and how much collaboration is needed in order to be a successful nonprofit organization. All these people play different roles in making the event possible. And without even a single one of them, it wouldn't have been made possible. So that was really cool. The second picture is the poster for the health fair. It was called Summer Celebrations. And I was just able to see all these organizations that partnered together in order to make Summer Celebration, the health fair, work. Again, another lesson in collaboration. There is so much that goes into these health fairs. All of these organizations are wanting to educate and create an environment and a community where health is talked about and where it's discussed and people get excited about it because we have swag and we're telling them that they can live longer and healthier lives and be with their children longer, be able to hike with their kids. And it's just been really cool to see how much collaboration plays a role in certain organizations and how it makes them work. In terms of future goals, like I mentioned before, I think I'm either thinking about doing nursing school or getting my MPA. And so as I continue on, they actually offered me a second internship, so I'll be doing it through December. So I'll start from September to December. And during that next internship, I really want to push myself to network with more people outside of the organization and just create, a ring of contacts where if I'm able to, I will be able to contact them with things I need in the future. So thank you so much for watching my presentation. I'm so grateful for this internship and the opportunity that I've had to be here and work alongside such amazing people and coworkers and also go to BYU. So thank you so much.